What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Dolphin Chronicles right here on Kendall Sports Network. Dolphin fans, welcome to the group therapy session. Uh,
Yeah.
our Miami Dolphins are 1-4. We lost to the Carolina Panthers 27-24 in what was about as pathetic and as embarrassing of a game as it can be. We will get deeper into that right after we go through the league scores, man. Let's just run through these league scores so we can get into the depression that is the Miami Dolphins.
The Dolphin Chronicles Scoreboard!
All right. Is that you or me?
Go ahead, bro. Set it off.
All right. So, let's go through week 5. Guys, the Jaguars in an impressive Monday night victory over the Chiefs, 31-28. We'll talk more about that game later. Lions, 37-24 with the Bengals. That score wasn't as close as it indicates. Bengals with some garbage time touchdowns that helped me, right? Because Jamar Chase got a couple of those.
Absolutely. The New England Patriots beat Buffalo in Buffalo behind Drake May 23-20. I've been telling y'all he's going to be a problem in New England and with Vrabel. I'm not looking forward to that, but good on them. Yeah. Commanders 27-20 over the LA Chargers.
27-10.
27-10, apologies. I believe that's 2 in a row for the Chargers. So
yeah. And the Chargers just put their rookie running back on the IR, guys.
Yeah.
So things are looking up for the Dolphins, but let's not get our hopes up because that's what happened, anyways.
That was
some more scores. The Titans' improbable victory over the Cardinals. Cam Ward gets his first win.
Yes.
The Broncos knock off the Eagles. Bo Nix and company give the Eagles their lone blemish. And our Dolphins continue to be a dumpster fire. They lose to the lowly Carolina Panthers 27-24 after blowing a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers 38-35 over the Seahawks. Tampa Bay just keeps finding ways to win games.
Yes.
The Cowboys beat down on the Jets 37-22. The New Orleans Saints held it down at home against the Giants. I really swore that the Giants were going to ride that momentum into Louisiana, and it did not happen.
Oh, baby. Spencer Rattler gets his first dub.
Yeah.
All right. The Raiders, they stayed in the team hotel, and Daniel Jones and the Colts opened up a can of whoop, 40-6 all over Vegas. Vikings with Carson freaking Wentz. I can't believe this guy's still in the league. 21-17 over the lowly Browns, who just lost one of their quarterbacks, by the way. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, it's crazy what's going on. That was quite a game. The Titans and Browns early in the morning on Sunday. It was nice. Texans 44-10 over the Baltimore Ravens. It couldn't be happening to a better franchise than the Baltimore Ravens. So good for them. The 49ers find a way to get past the Rams 26-23. That NFC West is fun, man.
Yeah, man. Those Niners, man, how crazy. What a testament to Kyle Shanahan doing what he can with basically guys that he signed off the streets, it feels like. I mean, Mac Jones, he's having a resurgence over there in San Francisco. They had no Ricky Pearsall. Bosa's out for the year. They had no Juwan Jennings. They basically, no George Kittle. All right. They basically just had Christian McCaffrey and Mac Jones. And they found a way to win. Although I don't like the late play call by Sean McVay. I think he got plenty of time there. Your defense had just shut down Mac Jones to go for the tie and still have maybe an opportunity to get the ball back and go for the win. But whatever. That's why I'm not coaching in the NFL.
Yeah, he outsmarted himself right there. But the difference between Shanahan and our coaches, Shanahan can actually adjust his offense and stuff to the players that he has and the quarterback he has.
Yeah.
Our coach can only do it one way, and if you can't run his system, then you're worthless basically in this offense.
To McVay's credit, he did blame himself in the post-game presser. He said
what accountability?
Yay for him for having some accountability after 4 years.
Yeah.
I was expecting a lot more than that after 4 years, but
hey,
I digress.
I guess at this point, right? Baby steps.
I'm talking about McVay with that fourth down call you talked about.
Yeah.
So take that back.
Okay.
McDaniel's press conferences they still make me cringe.
I can't even watch them anymore, bro.
They're
all cringeworthy.
All of them.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into this nightmare that was the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Obviously, the Dolphins go up 17-0.
The Dolphin Chronicles game analysis.
Super producer said, "Shut your damn mouth. Let me start. Let me open."
I had to do it to you, bro.
Nah, it's all good, man. It is all good.
It's all part of the show, guys. All right, here we go.
Right.
Uncut. And action.
All right. Some stats for you here. 2 of 27 of 36, 256, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Yeah, it
looks great on paper.
Right, but there were so many plays to be made that were just left on that field. It was just like, come on, bro. His thing was accuracy and stuff like that, and there were guys open, ready to make plays. And you know what I'm saying? Does he have to be perfect? No, but on the easy throws, like you got to hit those, man. You got to hit those. Keep the chains moving, and he just, I don't know, man. His feet are always moving, like he's ready to run away.
Yeah, he's Yeah, like running in place. Like, you know, when you run in place,
mm-hmm.
that's how Tua like looks whenever he's got like even the cleanest pocket, which is ridiculously rare. But even the cleanest pocket, and he's like, hey, cago, me cago, ay Dios mío.
And the thing is that I was hopeful. We talked about it a little bit before. You know what I'm saying? The game. I was hopeful that with the Tyreek Hill injury, not because again, you never want anybody to get hurt. But I thought it was an opportunity for other guys to be able to step up, for them to be able to spread the ball around, which they did. You know what I'm saying? But for him to not be able to just hit open guys in big spots, and it's always in the biggest spots, bro. When we got an opportunity to close out a game,
it's never like close out the second game, drive of the first quarter,
except for that one time against Dallas where he actually extended that third down that we wound up winning that game on a bunch of field goals. He never comes through when we need our offense to run the 4 or 5 minute offense and just end the game. He can't do it.
No.
Can't.
You're right. Yeah. No, man. Look, I'm not going to put this one on the offense. You know, Tua had some.
No, I hear you. Our defense is hot garbage. But go ahead,
bro. You cannot give up over 200 rushing yards. Not Derrick Henry. No, not Jonathan Taylor. No, not Christian McCaffrey. This guy looked like Barry fucking Sanders out there. Rico Dowdle, guys. Rico Dowdle? Yeah, not a household name. 200 yards.
Yeah.
Over 200 yards against the...
Barry Sanders is the wrong team, bro.
Bro. Hey, I understand. But look, anyways, Byron's just stop. Hey, it was ridiculous. You can't do that. Not when we're supposed to have like this feared front seven and bro, these linebackers and our edge rushers. And I don't think I've heard Chop Robinson's name called in a while. Zach Sealer, Kenneth Grant. Guys, you know who has more tackles than Kenneth Grant this season? You guessed it, Jamar Chase.
That is an insane
Jalen Phillips. Where's his big free agent Matthew Judon pickup? Oh, he's playing special teams. Oh, Willie Gay technically started last game, but only played like what? I don't know how many snaps. Not very many. Look, I can't put it on the offense. I can put it on the coaching. Yeah. Do I think that Darren Waller should have gotten at least a few fucking looks in the second half? Yes, considering the first half that he had.
Right.
Yes. And absolutely nothing. Just very one-dimensional. Very one-dimensional.
I have that stat on Willie Gay against against the Jets and against the Carolina Panthers. If you're
Yeah, guys, like at this point, what is he doing on the roster? What are we doing with Willie Gay? What was the big hype to get Willie Gay? Hey, this is a guy that could contribute to our linebacking core. This is a guy.
I was excited about our linebackers, bro. I thought we had a couple of really good defensive run stuffers and two guys that can cover. And
Jordan Brooks is still probably leading the league in tackles. Tyrell Dodson, I think, left with an injury. But these are guys that are supposed to help us out.
Right.
But clearly the defense has not figured it out. And our big names, Jalen Phillips, Chop Robinson, Zach Zeeler, those guys are on a milk carton right now. Okay, don't even get me started on our first round pick.
I was so disappointed in that. I was excited about him.
You pick which first round pick, on the offensive side of the ball or on the defensive side of the ball. Neither one of those guys has done absolutely anything to worthy of mentioning this season.
Right. No, you're absolutely right, man. And again, there's stats here, but they feel hollow. You know what I'm saying? Waddle was 6 for 110. I'm excited for him to finally be able to be a number one.
I think he can step up and be a wide receiver one. Right. Absolutely.
Darren Waller, 5 for 78, a touchdown, like you mentioned, all early. Devon Achane, they're running this kid into the ground, man. Give Ollie some more carries and use Achane as the other wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Have him get 10 catches and only a few carries. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, switch that around. Make it, 10 catches and 6 carries, and give Ollie Gordon the ball 12 to 15 times. 235 pounds. Let him run it up there sometimes just to give the defense another look.
Or here's another big body that we signed in the offseason that nobody's called his name all season long. 5 weeks in, Westbrook Akine. How many targets does he have? 3, 4 in 5 weeks?
I think all he does is block. Honestly, I don't think I've even heard him make a catch this season.
Yeah, I don't.
And if he does, what does he have? Like a handful? He's got like 3 or 4 for the season.
I don't understand.
I'm sure a super producer can come up with that. He's probably got 4 catches for 51 yards, if that, and 1 first down.
Hey, if I remember correctly, this guy didn't have a bad season with Tennessee, and he was utilized in Tennessee, and he was a threat downfield and a guy that could contest and go high point of football and make a fucking catch downfield. What are we doing?
I'm saying, dude, like, is our guy just not able to come up with the offense or is it Tua not being able to progress through the field? Like, which one is it?
I think it's a conversation that we need to have. If we get rid of McDaniel, does that mean we move on from Tua as well? Or
I think we got to move on from. I think we got to move on from Tua regardless, bro. I'm sorry. I've reached that point that you know what I'm saying. Like even if he balled out the rest of the year, we somehow made the playoffs. Like I still wouldn't trust him at all. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep it moving, bite the bullet, pay whatever $30 million you got to pay if that's what it is. I think you got an out to where you wind up paying like a stupid cap number, but
bro,
it ain't 50 something million. It's like
I would take
20 something, $30 million or some shit. You got to bite the bullet and just go with a young quarterback, bro.
I would take Stetson Bennett right now. I would take Carson Beck out of the Miami locker room and put him under center in Miami. No. I would take literally anybody.
I honestly, I know they'll never do it. They'll never do it until we're like eliminated. But if I was Mike McDaniel and I was trying to keep my job, unless I didn't think Zach Wilson can play at all, I would be trying to see if he can run the offense because at least he's got the arm talent to like possibly make it happen.
Yeah,
you know
to lead somebody into the end zone?
Yeah, maybe you can show, Stephen Ross that, hey, if I got this kid here that can, that can make the throws I need him to make, not to say that he's the future, but at least he shows that McDaniel can do something with a young quarterback.
Hey, what about this? I think I saw this name circling around the other day, and it's been tied to Miami before, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Well, I mean, if you just want a Band-Aid to finish this year, by eso, you just let Tua just finish. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to play one of either Zach Wilson or the Ewers kid, then just let Tua finish off the season and see what he does. And, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it moving. I don't know what else, honestly.
I guess so, man. At
You know what I'm
this
saying?
point,
If we can't beat the Carolina Panthers, bro, when they hand gifted us 17 points, like,
yeah,
come on, man. What are we doing, bro?
they spotted us 17 points. They're
Yeah.
like, here,
Spotted us.
here,
Yeah.
take these 17.
They beat
We don't
17.
have an RB1.
Right.
We have a rookie wide receiver who's pretty good. We have a quarterback that's about 5'3". Can't
Right.
see over the offensive lineman.
Leggett is a nice player, though. I like him at wide receiver. The second-year kid, the one that went Debo on us,
Leggett.
Xavier Leggett. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah. He had a good year last year.
Yeah.
But still, bro, that's
I know.
unacceptable.
Yeah, I know. There's no way we can lose that game. That's just it's pathetic. But all right, so let's keep it on moving. You know what I'm saying? Unless we're gonna keep this sad fest going.
Therapy session is over.
Yeah, might as well just end the stats with this. Defense gave up 32 carries for 239 yards rushing, 7.5 yards per rush.
7.5 per toe.
That's more college shit. That's some college stats that you see. 239 yards rushing. That's insane, bro. So next up is the LA Chargers, who, like I said, I believe they've lost 2 in a row or 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
so
look,
maybe we're catching them at a good time, but
yeah, they're down 2 offensive linemen. They're down their starting running back. But they have pretty boy Justin Herbert under center. Pretty good receiving core, and Keenan Allen, Ladd McConkey, and that kid out of TCU, Quentin Johnson or something, forget his name.
Right.
But a good receiving core, man. So I think those guys are going to give our cornerbacks hell, especially a veteran guy like Keenan Allen.
Right, especially if our guys can't put any pressure on them.
Yeah,
if we can't put pressure without blitzing, we're in trouble.
What's that?
Excellent scouting for getting that wide receiver's name.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, if we can't put pressure on Justin Herbert, for as much as people want to try to, especially Dolphin fans that love Tua, want to hate on Justin Herbert. I've always liked Justin Herbert. There was something about him that felt like off, like he didn't have it, but he has all the God-given talent. He's got the gun, he's got the mobility, all that shit.
He's got the talent,
and now he's got a great coach and a great team around him. So he's I hope he's successful.
How about the guy? How about we talk about the guy who's going to star on Sunday?
For what team?
Omari and Hampton.
He's out.
He got hurt last week?
He's on the IR. I think he got placed on the IR, bro.
Did he really?
Yeah, look it up. See if you can confirm that. Statistician. Where's our statistician?
I was about to say you had just mentioned that earlier in the show, no?
Yeah, Hampton's out. Their star running back is out. The rookie kid out of UNC, I think.
Yeah, Mark, I'm with you, bro. Go 2-15 and get the first pick, bro.
Yeah, but we're gonna screw that up, huh? Chris Greer doesn't exactly have a good track record of
unless there's a quarterback that's definitely the number 1 pick, then you know what? You take the best offensive lineman or that definite 10-year Hall of Fame player at number 2 or whatever at number 1. You do what you got to do. You trade back and get another 1 for the following year or something. You do some type of shit like that, but there'll be a quarterback that'll be worthy of a top pick, and we just gotta develop them properly.
Speaking of that, if that's the case, who would be your target in the draft this year?
I'm gonna have to watch a lot more. I mean, I've been watching some college or whatever, but not as much as I would want to.
Hey, Mark has thrown out a name out there before. The young man who transferred from Cal to Indiana, and he's up there.
He's got a nice gun.
Mendoza.
Yeah, he's got a good game. The Ty Simpson kid, I know people don't want to hear about Alabama, but he's got all the tools. He's got a cannon. He's smart. He can read the field. He's not the most athletic, but you know whatever.
Simpson,
that Mateer kid from Oklahoma, to get all the hype, but he's hurt.
You got the South Carolina kid too, Sellers, Lenore Sellers, yeah.
But we definitely need athletic with a gun that can make every throw, because we got to play in New York, in New England, and in Buffalo against 3 really, really good quarterbacks. I don't know what the Jets are going to want to do, and we'll see what happens. But against at least Josh Allen and Drake May, we need somebody that can compete with them.
What we need is someone else to make those decisions in the war room than what we've had in the past, because
Yeah,
those guys either are really bad evaluators of talent, or
right.
they're not making. I don't know what other
They're
excuse to
not
make for
developing
them.
them. It's a combination of
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
Some of the news and notes. We got a note here that Rex Ryan is rumored as a possible candidate to replace McDaniel. How do you feel about that, Alex?
I know. I saw that earlier on X. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. He had some success, relative success in the league. I think with the Jets. Did he coach somewhere else? He was a defensive coordinator too, or was that his brother?
Yeah, he's been defensive coordinator in a couple places. I mean, he defensively he's brilliant defensively. If he can hire the right offensive coordinator, and like I said, we get a
Yeah.
quarterback that can mesh with whoever he brings in to run the offense, then I would trust in it, only because his defense is that good, and we've got some players there.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? But
I would
if he can,
welcome. I would welcome that change in what appears to be.
yes,
Me-
the
me-
toughness,
right,
we won't have to worry about that, because
right.
Rex Ryan's going to bring the toughness to his
He's
team.
not going to be one to fuck around at press conferences either and
Right.
be like, "Well, if you take one game and we win this game, and you fucking snort a line of cocaine, dude, he just like I don't understand." Anyways, he's not going to be one of those.
Oh,
Like,
right.
Like I don't even watch them anymore. Like they come up on my feed, and if it's live, I'm like, I'm not watching that thing. I'm not gonna watch it because I'm just
Yeah,
gonna get upset. I'm just gonna get pissed off.
right. I'm with you on that one, 110%. Mark, what are your thoughts on Mr. Rex Ryan, super producer? What are your thoughts on Rex Ryan as a possible candidate? I just don't know who else is out there
Can
besides
I have
him.
negative interest?
Of course you can.
Negative interest.
Okay.
Nothing.
I mean,
to do
I
with
get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's
What
he's
turns
not
you
he's
What
an
turns you
acquired
off
taste.
about Rex Ryan?
He's an
Byron?
acquired taste. Would anybody be upset about John Harbaugh if Baltimore were to do that?
They're not getting rid of John Harbaugh, bro.
I know they're not. I'm just saying. I don't
What
know how I
turns
would
me
feel
off?
about him anyway. I got mixed emotions about John Harbaugh. I closet hate John Harbaugh.
You know who I wouldn't mind? A Ron Rivera type guy.
Yeah, but somebody better than Ron Rivera. But I feel what you're saying, though. Like a grizzled veteran that will give
Yeah,
us some
like hey,
respectability. Give us
let's
some
not.
respectability.
Can I
You know
Yeah,
throw
what
out
I'm
a
saying?
name?
Bring up some young offensive and
Yeah,
defensive mind.
let's
Can I
not
You know
throw
go
what
out
I'm
there
saying?
and get creative and freaking put our freaking
Right,
coaching
right,
candidacy on Indeed, for some up and comer. Let's not do
Can I
right.
that.
throw out a name?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Steve Spagnuolo.
they're not getting they're not getting rid of him in
Yeah.
KC, bro.
I don't think he'll leave KC because he knows he can win a few more rings with this kid, especially if Andy stays there long. Because he
Yeah,
can wind up with like 5 or 6, rings total plus the other ones that he's
I
got.
don't I don't
But
dislike
I
the
wouldn't be
idea
mad
of
at
a
it.
John Gruden. I don't dislike that.
I was just about to say I think I would take John Gruden if he was gonna, because he's gonna be on his best behavior at least for the first few
Negative interest.
years.
Negative interest. No,
Yeah.
again, tell me why. What turns you off about Rex Ryan, and what turns you off about John Gruden?
I feel that Rex Ryan, number one, is too corporate. He's too kiss ass to ESPN. I don't think any player in any locker room would respect Rex Ryan walking into that room. I'm not saying that he's not gonna try to get that respect, but
I don't
think
know,
any player would
man.
respect him.
I disagree. I think he would garner more respect than Mike McDaniel.
I think
Okay,
so too.
but
I
here's
mean,
the thing.
Especially
in his role,
once the teaching starts.
in
and
his
they
role at
see that
ESPN,
he
let's be
knows what
fair,
he's
he has
talking
to kiss
about.
ass.
Right. But I think once he gets people on the field and in the classroom and he shows them, yo, this fucking guy knows what he's talking about, I think he'll get the respect that he deserves, because he's, especially defensively, his mind is insane with his defense. Yeah. So I think he'll get the respect. Like I'm with Alex, I think it's more of a TV caricature that he's kind of developed.
That's a personality that he's. Yeah.
The key would be who would be his offensive coordinator and who does he trust to like run the offense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wish, you know what I'm saying, I was a fan of Kevin O'Connell when he went to Minnesota, but
Good. Yeah,
we went
still doing a great
with
job
Mike
over there.
McDaniel. We went with Mike McDaniel. But I definitely think we need an offensive mind that can work with a new young quarterback.
Hey, if we get rid of Tua, do you bring Brian Flores back? Be
I
slow?
think there's just too much history there to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
Because of the lawsuit.
Right, and
Oh, it's still
I don't
ongoing?
know who would be willing to be his offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only problem with him because I actually like Brian Flores, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, not for nothing. Who's to say Mike McDaniel can't turn it around? But I think we need new upper management, and new upper management is probably going to want their own coach. To be completely honest, especially if they're going to get a new quarterback too, unless it's somebody from the 49er or
Bring me
Houston
Louis Riddick.
that has
Okay, I
ties
like
with
that.
Mike McDaniel, that might have ties with Mike McDaniel, and
I
maybe
like
willing
Louis
to keep
Riddick as
him.
a GM.
I do too. I like Louis Riddick as well. But there's people in San Francisco. There's people in Houston that, like I said, might have Mike McDaniel ties. If you had any thoughts of keeping Mike McDaniel but getting, you know what I'm saying, a different front office. But other than that, I really don't know who I would want as coach. But I don't know, man. I think the problems are higher above that because our draft picks are straight up trash, bro. To just think that we could have had either Justin Herbert or Jordan Love was my pick in that draft, but because I wanted them to take Isaiah Simmons, because can you imagine what Brian Flores would have done with Isaiah Simmons, like he did with Van Ginkel?
Maybe
You know what I'm saying, and then take Jordan Love at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Later on in the first round, then we could have taken Penei Sewell the next year.
Oh, we were supposed to take Penei Sewell anyway.
Right.
Bro.
And our offensive line, our quarterback, and our, you know what I'm saying, and our superstar freak defensive player would have been already, you know what I'm saying?
Stop. Just stop
I'm just
it.
saying. Anyway,
Just stop
sorry. I digress.
Yeah.
Sorry, super producer. Do you want to go ahead and just lead us into the next things? Because this is definitely a therapy session going on here tonight.
Dolphin Chronicles Fantasy Football Players of the Week.
I'm expecting this kid to shine, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like he should garner the most targets. You know what I'm saying? I think he could be a number one. You know what I'm saying? So
man,
if he can actually make the throws,
I want him to stay healthy. Can he stay healthy enough to be a number one? Right? Because it just seems like a lot of times when he makes a few catches or he's targeted
he always
a lot
looks
in the
like
game,
he's hurt. He
gets like banged up or he'll limp to the sidelines, and I'm like, oh great. Ahora que le pasó a la botalita esta.
Yeah, but if he can actually stay healthy, man, I think he can show that he could be a number one. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Darren Waller, you slowly keep incorporating him. I think Malik Washington can get more targets.
I don't think we're giving that guy enough credit, man. What a cool story Darren Waller is, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm happy for him. Hey, didn't I call it too? I think I called it, right? I said like 2 or 3 catches for like 20-something yards and a red zone touchdown.
Yeah. I mean, me and you were both big advocates for Waller's return. I was confident that Waller would be able to contribute in this type of offense.
Right.
Hey, and let's give credit to Chris Greer where it's due. He's been able to, make these no name tight ends shine in Miami. Look what Jonnu Smith is doing in Pittsburgh. Absolutely nothing.
Right.
And look at Darren Waller off the damn couch and out of the fucking music studio and onto the football field. And he's producing hit touchdowns instead of hit songs. But yeah,
Waddle the fantasy player, 6 for 110 and a touchdown, average 18.3, 9 targets. Yeah, he should get double digit targets every. Should have
had 7 receptions and a win, but
yeah. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, I look forward to seeing what else Waddle can put up this year if he can stay healthy. And there's some linemen that return to practice. James Daniels, Austin Jackson, and Andrew Myers. So the right side, Liam Eichenberg, the right side of our offensive line has actually practiced. So I don't know. Maybe things are looking up.
Hey, let's remember. I think Armando Salguero posted this earlier today on X. There was a Dolphins team in a not too distant memory that made the playoffs after starting 1-4.
Oh, there you go. And of course,
Tome mierda quien no lo conoce nadie.
Rico Dowdle.
Yeah,
23 carries, 206 yards, a touchdown, 3 catches, 28 receiving yards for 32.4 fantasy points for the Carolina Panthers.
He's probably still available in about 80% of ESPN fantasy leagues.
I'm sure he is, but there you go, Miami Dolphin fans. That's who is the fantasy player of the week.
Carved us
against us because our defense is basura.
We made this guy look like freaking prime Adrian Peterson.
Wow. Yeah. All right, man. Just keep it on rolling. Super producer. Let's get the play of the week.
Dolphin Chronicles play of the week.
And the week 8, Mark Sanchez got stabbed. That's probably a Dodo play of the week.
Sir, that's not a play. That's a crime.
Yes, that is a crime. And somebody else
charged with felony assault.
Yeah. Skylar Thompson got jumped in Ireland, in Dublin.
In Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah.
He might have gotten jumped by Conor McGregor. Who knows?
Around the world.
Anyways, what's our Dodo play of the week, guys? For 2. Tome mierda. Ay, Dios mío. Guys, that's how you lose the starting job. Like this.
Off to the races. 20-10 touchdown.
Enlighten us as to what happened after that play.
They lost the game. They lost the game. I mean, that led to a series
that he fumbled.
That
he fumbled.
Yeah. I want to say he fumbled before he crossed the goal line.
Yep.
I don't understand how that happens.
It looked like he had crossed the plane, though, man. All I have to do is touch any part of the white. Say what?
That in real time, it looked like he scored to me.
Yeah, right. I thought so too. Because
I didn't understand what was happening.
Mike doubled down onto a play call has got very vanilla. It's always been vanilla. It's never been like that freaking iPhone that Google commercial. You guys seen it? It's great advertising, bro. It's talking about the new Google Pixel, but it's got a bunch of people holding a vanilla cone, and it's like talking about the.
I've seen it. Yeah,
it is impeccable marketing and advertising. Great job, Google. I loved it. I have a Google Pixel myself, guys, and it is leaps and bounds better than an iPhone. Anyways, I mean, it looked like he had crossed the plane. The ball has to touch any part of that white, and I don't know that. I mean, they must have seen something. I didn't see it, but they must have seen something. Anyways, you feel for the guy, but you don't because
I don't feel for him at all because I don't understand why guys even let that be something that can possibly happen. Get past the damn line and then do whatever the hell you want to do with the ball.
Yeah, hold it with 2 hands. I don't know.
Get that touchdown before anything else, man. Like I don't understand. It's not that hard.
That literally cost them the game.
Yeah. That's
they could have put it away right there. They could have put it away.
Right. Yeah. Well deserved.
Dodo player of the week. Good job.
Yes, it is. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know how much more we really got to get into after that one. Again,
there's
Dolphin Chronicles play of the week.
This one could have gone either way. This one, depending on the outcome, could have been the Dodo player of the week too.
First and goal with 30 seconds left.
Look at here. Oh, Jesus.
Now Lawrence goes down, has to get up.
But he still makes a play. You know what I'm saying? Like, that never would have happened.
Super producer, play that back and play it a little slower and watch what Chris Jones does or doesn't do. Emmanuel Achu pointed this out on his X. Look at Chris Jones back there. He is like literally walking. Watch.
Now Lawrence.
Right there, he's in the middle of your screen. Look at him. He's like not trying. He could have
56?
No, not 56. He's 90 something, right?
90 something.
Oh, at the goal line.
Yeah, at the goal line. Look at him. Watch.
Okay.
Now has to get up. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown.
He wasn't. Yeah, his big ass wasn't gonna get over there anyway.
Had his motor been running from the beginning of the play, absolutely.
Yeah. Had he been going from jump, once he was just walking, there was no catching him. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big time play right there. Apologies.
Not a good look. Andy's gonna rip into him for that.
Yeah. But props to Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars for pulling up a nice victory there.
Yeah, first year head coach.
Whoa. I have breaking news.
All right.
Mark Sanchez has been sentenced for his crimes. He is to pay his debt to society. He has been sentenced to 5 more seasons with the New York Jets.
Oh wow! In the front office, or oh man,
playing quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what happens, I don't care if we go 2-15 as long as those 2 victories are against the Jets. I'll be all right. We get the first pick. Hopefully, there's a decent quarterback, or even if we come up with a top 3 or 4 pick, bro, just get a really good player, man. Can we get a really good player? Finally, instead of making 3 or 4 different trades.
Are you saying that this season is over?
This season has been over since I believe it was week 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? When we went into Buffalo and tried to act like we can be competitive with Buffalo, just for Buffalo to be like, wait.
Yeah, but then we won in our rivalry uniforms.
Yeah, and that was the best part of that game. Was those uniforms? Those are fire.
Yeah, I like those.
I'm gonna have to get me one of those. I'm gonna have to get me a.
Hey, you know what? I think we're gonna compete against the Chargers. I really do.
I hope so.
I don't know if we're gonna win, but I think we're gonna compete.
I just want to see what Mike McDaniel can come up with if it isn't all about Tyreek Hill, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're supposed to be this genius. Let's see it.
Yeah, I think he's got to use Malik a little bit better.
If Tua just can't make the throws, Tua can't make the throws. But there's no reason why you can't be, running plays to get Malik Washington wide open, running plays to get Waddle wide open, Waller, like Devon Achane in the slot. Like, he should be creating plays to give guys opportunity. If Tua can't make the throw, he can't make the throw. But Mike McDaniel needs to show that he is actually a genius and could come up with plays.
Or we could do some crazy shit like we did with Ronnie Brown and have this Ollie Gordon and Devon Achane running the Wildcat back there. That might be kind of cool. What do you think?
No, I mean, I just think he needs to be able to come up with, you know what I'm saying, conventional, some type of mesh plays and stuff like that, and use the talent that you have there. Again, you don't have to focus everything on Tyreek Hill.
Something less iPhone, more Google Pixel.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Don't worry so much about the eye candy. Just worry about formations and building off of that, and you know what I'm saying, drawing plays to get guys open. And
let's not let him off. Let's not let him off the hook. Remember, even though Achane made a tremendous catch, he still called a 3rd and goal fade to the shortest guy on the field.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. So he's either going to show us that he can get better, or he's going to show us that we need to get rid of everybody.
Yeah,
so We'll find out. But thanks for checking us out and joining us for the therapy session here. As again, the Miami Dolphins lose to the Carolina Panthers. God, that's so hard of a sentence to say.
Stop saying.
But it is true. We got the Chargers coming up next. You got anything for the people before we get up out of here, Alex?
No, I don't. Just bring tissue, bring a lot of Kleenex when you watch the game. Don't have anything too close that's breakable around you if you're like me, because you're gonna end up breaking a lot of electronics on Sunday. And hey, go. I hope your fantasy team's doing well.
True that. And then don't forget about, you know what I'm saying, paying attention to the Hurricanes. They're a lot of fun to watch.
That's right, baby. And the Panthers started the quest for the 3-peat with a 3-2 victory over the Blackhawks.
You got hockey coming around. You got, you know what I'm saying, basketball coming at the end of this month. Playoff baseball is happening right now. So there's a lot going on, Dolphin fans.
Yeah.
For Alex, for Byron, I am Johnny Cruz. This is the Dolphin Chronicles. Thanks for checking us out, Miami Dolphin fans. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys.